Powerhouse, presented by Alliant Energy.
Alliant Energy, we're on for you.
The kitchen is the heart of the home, but today's kitchen is changing.
That's right, Pete. It sure is. Today's kitchens are more than just a place to cook. They've been transformed into a gathering space for the family and even informal entertainment areas, with spaces for offices and fireplaces, even couches.
Whether you're remodeling, building a new home, or just upgrading, there are several things to keep in mind when picking out the right appliances for your kitchen.
That's right. One thing you'll appreciate is that kitchen appliances made today are more energy efficient thanks to new technology, improved engineering, and better insulation. So when you're out shopping, be sure to look for models with low energy consumption. Pete, let's go take a look at some of those.
Sounds good. There are a lot of options when it comes to cooking appliances. There is the standard range, like this one that has the 4 burners on the top and an oven, all the way to commercial grade appliances with down-vented ranges, pop-out grills, fancy cooktops, and convection ovens. I'm excited, Megan.
I can tell. Now, when you're choosing your appliance, the first thing you're going to want to decide is whether or not you want an electric or a gas type range. Electric models are a little less expensive and they don't require a gas line, but a lot of people do prefer the gas because it offers a greater level of control in how fast your food cooks. All new gas ranges, by the way, are required to have an electric ignition instead of an energy-wasting pilot light these days. A downside to the gas cooking appliances is that gas combustion byproducts are introduced into the house. So be sure to use a ventilation fan that vents to the outside when you're using a gas cooktop or oven. Now, there are a lot of options for vent hoods available today, from high-end commercial grade to sleek, modern-looking to traditional.
There are also a number of new types of cooktops on the market, some of which offer energy savings and greater cooking control over common exposed coil burners. Solid disc elements are easier to clean, but they heat up slower than electric coils, therefore using more energy to cook your food. Another popular option is radiant elements under ceramic glass. These are easy to clean and they heat up faster than solid disc elements, and their energy efficiency is a little better as well. The newest and most innovative type of cooktop is the induction element. The induction elements transfer electromagnetic energy directly to the pan where the heat is needed. As a result, they are very energy efficient, using less than half as much energy as standard electric coil elements. One catch is that they work only with certain metal cookware like cast iron, stainless steel, or enameled iron. When the pan is removed, there is almost no lingering heat on the cooktop. Since it is a new technology, induction elements are considerably more expensive than traditional cooktops.
Another option for people who are passionate about cooking is a dual fuel range. With a gas cooktop and an electric oven, it combines the best features of both energy into one unit. In addition to standard electric and gas ovens, there are also convection ovens. These are typically more energy efficient than standard ovens because the heated air is continuously circulated around the food being cooked. You get more even heat distribution, and for many foods, temperatures and cooking times can be decreased. On average, you'll cut energy use by about 20%. And don't forget microwave ovens too. They can greatly reduce your energy consumption and cooking times for certain foods, especially small portions and leftovers. Overall, energy is reduced by about 2/3. And because microwaves create less heat than a full-size oven, you'll also save on air conditioning costs during the summer.
A few things to keep in mind when looking for a new microwave: the number of people you normally cook for, and whether the microwave oven will be your primary cooking source. You will need a larger and more powerful unit for a family than you will for just one person. And don't forget about the size of your cookware. Will it fit in the oven? And if you're planning more advanced cooking, do you need to defrost, cook, and the keep warm options? And finally, the space you have for a microwave. In addition to countertop models, you may buy ovens that can be fitted under or built into a cabinet.
In general, use smaller kitchen appliances whenever possible. Microwaves, toaster ovens, and slow cookers can use 75% less energy than a large electric oven.
Whether or not you plan to buy a new range or other cooking appliances, you can also save a lot of energy just by changing your cooking habits. Remember to use the smallest pan necessary to do the job. Smaller pans require less energy to heat, and match the pan size to the element size. For example, a 6-inch pan on an 8-inch burner will waste over 40% of the heat produced by the burner.
Another tip, food cooks more quickly and more efficiently when air can circulate. Don't wrap foil on the racks, and if possible, stagger the pans to improve airflow if you're using more than one pan at a time.
Now, after you've done all that cooking, it's time to clean up. And that's where I come in, right?
All right, let's go take a look at dishwashers.
Sounds good. I like this, Megan.
It's a nice one.
This would really make my life a lot easier, and look at that. Energy
Smart
Star.
shopping.
That's right. Dishwashers have undergone some big changes over the years. Most of the energy used by a dishwasher goes to heat the water. Virtually all dishwashers available today use booster heaters to further heat the water supplied by the water heater to higher temperatures required for dishwashing. So this means you can turn down the temperature of your home's water heater to 120 degrees for additional energy savings.
That's right. Now, many dishwashers on the market also have special sensors to tell how dirty the dishes are. And then they'll adjust the amount of water used, saving you even more water and energy. New dishwashers can even save you time in the kitchen. Many new dishwashers do a great job cleaning even the dirtiest dishes without pre-rinsing, so you can skip the step of pre-rinsing, saving money along with precious water, energy, and time.
The most noticeable difference? The noise. Dishwashers are so quiet it's hard to even tell if they're on. You can have a conversation or watch your favorite episode of Powerhouse without being disturbed. Quieter motors, improved insulation, and stainless steel interiors help deaden dishwasher noise.
You can also save extra energy while washing dishes, no matter how energy efficient your dishwasher is. Want to know how? Be sure to run your dishwasher with a full load and avoid using the heat dry, rinse hold, and pre-rinse features. Instead, use your dishwasher's air dry option. How do you like that?
That's good.
All right, I'm going to go check out the refrigerators.
All right.
Amy Wilson here at Amana General Store Appliances is going to answer some of my questions about refrigerators. Amy, what's the first step in shopping for a new refrigerator?
I think the most important step is to measure your space at home before you come to the store. Make sure you measure your height, width, and depth. Also try to have a price in mind of what you're thinking of for a new refrigerator. Another important thing is try to think of what color you want. Make sure it's going to match your other appliances.
Let's talk a little bit about color, because in glancing around your showroom, there are so many different styles, finishes, colors. What are some of the popular trends that you see?
I'd say this would be one of the more popular trends, the French door refrigerator. The textured steel, as far as finishes go, would still be our most popular. It does not show as many fingerprints. We also have a newer finish, which is called the Illustra finish, or a soft finish. This is a true stainless steel that has a brushed look that will not show fingerprints. And of course, there still is the traditional stainless steel look that will show fingerprints.
Okay, well now that's all aesthetic, but let's talk about some of the other options that are available, some of the things inside the refrigerator.
Great. I like to show the French door refrigerator. This is one of our most popular refrigerators. One of the really interesting things with this fridge is the Wide and Fresh deli drawer. This is a climate-controlled meat keeper, and you can have it either divided to keep smaller items separated, or you can use the whole thing, and that would fit very large deli trays. It is climate controlled, and it will keep items at 34 to 35 degrees, and that will help keep it colder for a lot longer.
Now, ice and water dispensers, are those still popular features?
Yes, and in the French door refrigerators, you have options. You can either have an internal water dispenser, which water would be on the inside, and it would also have a factory installed ice maker, or you can also have an ice and water dispenser on the outside on the door. And these options do come with a water filter that does help filter the water and ice.
Okay, let's say that I bought this refrigerator. What do I do with my old one?
I would check with your local dealer. Most dealers will have recycling options. I would also check with your local utility company. They will also have recycling options for you.
And you know, here on Powerhouse, we're always talking about energy efficiency. When I'm shopping for a refrigerator, how can I tell which ones are more energy efficient than others?
Typically, all refrigerators are required to have an energy guide. I know on this one, this is an Energy Star compliant refrigerator. It does have the Energy Star logo, and it does show kilowatts per year. This model only uses 583 kilowatts per year, and it also is only costing the consumer $48 a year to operate. It's very efficient.
What did it cost to run a refrigerator, say, 10 or 15 years ago?
At least $100 per year. to operate a refrigerator. It's a good idea to start looking for a fridge. Typically 10 to 15 years is average useful life.
Clearly, there are a lot of advances being made pretty quickly. Thanks, Amy.